everybody. Welcome to the Shelemiah. Hello, I am your host, Shelemiah Griffiths Johnson. Today we have in studio an award-winning master teaching artist, an event planner who holds a Bachelor's of Fine Arts in Theater Education from Virginia Commonwealth University, owner of Culture Kingdom Kids, Prince George's County's own Culture Queen. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you, Prince Shelemiah.
Well, Miss Culture Queen, what inspired you to come up with this innovative way with connect with children?
Well, Prince Shelemiah, I've always been working with children ever since I was a very, very little girl. In fact, my first business was a babysitter's club that was inspired by the chapter books I used to read. I love babies and working with children, and I've always, just about every job I've ever had has been working with children. And so what inspired me was I wanted to find a way to teach children like yourself about your history and culture in a way that was fun so that you would remember it and want to participate. I didn't want it to be boring or sad, because even if, when you talk about African American history, there's so many great things you can talk about, but I feel like with kids, if it's not fun, then you might not want to do it. And I like to have fun too, so I try to teach in a way that I would want to learn.
Miss Culture Queen, I can actually remember you doing a presentation at my, I believe, 7th birthday. Mm-hmm. And I believe the theme was, I'm a Tower of Royal Power.
Yes.
So what other themes do you surround your learning in?
Well, first of all, that was the best birthday party ever. Thanks for inviting me. I just thought you were the most gracious birthday boy ever, and I kind of wish that, everyone should see I always remember how you thanked everybody after the party, and I think you should always continue to do that because that showed me your character. So other things I have in the past, I've done all kinds of birthday parties. The first birthday party I did was a hip hop happy birthday. Then I moved on to an Egyptian birthday party, ancient Egyptian birthday party. Then I had an African Kings and Queens birthday party. I've done a Black Cowboys birthday party. All kinds. I can think of other ones I've done. I've done a Happy Birthday Dr. King party, Malcolm X birthday party. Anything that has to do with Black history, I can do it. But you know what the most cool thing I've done in the past 2 years though? So my mom turned 64, and even though she's not a child, she's a child at heart, and she loves mermaids. And so I found real Black mermaids, and they came into the pool, and they did a Black mermaid presentation for her in the pool, and we had a pool party, and it was totally amazing to see the history of Black mermaids. So that's been the coolest one I've done because that was in the water.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they were real. They were swimming and everything, and everyone couldn't believe that there's Black mermaids. It's yeah, there's mermaids of all colors.
I didn't know there were mermaids.
Yep. And guess what? They're the Maryland mermaids. You can get them. Maybe I should have a pool party and invite the mermaids again.
Cool.
Would you come?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Sure.
Okay, all right. I'll get on the invitation. Okay.
I can remember when you had come to my old school, and you had performed in an assembly, and it was we did the I Like the Me I See, and we did this other song, I think I forgot the name. What was it again?
Probably Super Shaker song.
Yeah, it was the Super Shaker song.
Yeah, you remember your whole school was dancing and singing, and you got to come up too?
Yeah, I did.
It was the best.
And then you had given me that CD.
Yeah, that CD.
Yeah, that CD.
Yeah. So yeah, I remember that. So I'll ask you something. What was something do you remember about that time?
I think it was this north, east, south, and west thing.
The directions are north, south, east, and west.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taught that to us. And that was actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friends and I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah. We were, a little bit before then, we were talking about reaching out to our old teachers. And I actually got help from my 6th grade teacher because I wanted to teach kids about traveling around the world, but the world is so big and there's so many countries, we couldn't possibly put all the countries in one song. It might be a little difficult. I tried. So she said, she's my 6th grade teacher, her name's Miss Jenkins, And she said, well, when you teach kids about directions or world travel, you have to start with directions. So you have north, south, east, and west. And that's how the song came up. And it's fun to do.
Cool.
Yeah.
So can you give our audience an idea of what they can expect if they invite you to an event or an organization, maybe a church?
Well, the first thing is they're going to have fun because at the end of the day, everybody likes to have fun.
I can imagine that.
Yeah, and a lot of times I think when people think about, they see me as culture queen, they're not sure what to expect. Sometimes based on what they think culture is and what it means to them and what their culture is, all that I guess preconceived notions. But the one thing you can expect from me is to have fun, to be uplifted in the performance, to everyone to be engaged no matter what age, and for it to be really interactive and high energy. Someone once said that my show is like being in an aerobics class or Zumba. And I think that's true because after the show, I'm pretty hot and sweaty and a little tired too, you know? Yeah, so they can expect to learn and be educated and uplifted and to feel proud to be who they are, where they come from, and where they're going. How did you feel after the show?
After the show, I like, it was amazing, like speechless, like.
Really?
Yes.
Even though you kind of known me before and you had me at your birthday party?
Yeah.
Really?
Really.
Interesting. Why?
Because you're so fun when you do your things. Your dances are amazing.
Thank you.
And
you're not so bad a dancer either.
Oh, well, I reckon. But I also really like your crown.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You want to know something, a secret about it that not everybody knows?
What?
Okay, I'll tell just you, but don't tell anybody. So here, you can hold it. Okay, so the crown. Yeah.
We're on camera.
I
See?
know.
It's not just me.
Oh.
Get it?
Oh, you. Well, now you know too. We can let them know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Just don't tell anybody. So, okay, here, hold it. So the crown is made of copper.
Cool.
And it has Adinkra symbols in it from West Africa. And each of those Adinkra symbols has a special meaning that is empowering. Like, for example, here, I can't see, Culture Queen can't see. So like this one right here means wealth, and this means creativity, and this one means strength. And this, of course, right here is actually the Culture Kingdom Kids logo that I had made into the crown. Yeah. And the rhinestones are iridescent because I couldn't decide. As you can see, I had a hard time deciding what's my favorite color for the dress. So I just got iridescent so it could sparkle and it could be all kinds of colors because, you know, a lot of the different, and the other thing is copper and brass are really healthy for your body. So when I wear this crown, it's not just for style, it also is healthy because it keeps you, it has health benefits. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that about copper and brass.
Yes. And the person who, I drew out the crown, but the person who actually designed it, they designed it so that it can't fall off my head when I'm dancing because, you know, I like to dance. Yeah. So. That's
cool.
Yeah.
Why is it important for children to know their history and where they came from?
It's important because when you know who you are and where you come from, then it gives you a strength, a royal power that you need to get through life. See, when I look in my history and find out about all the people who look like me, who've done great things and overcome many different obstacles, it lets me know that I can do it too. And not only can I do it too, that I can do it with grace and style and creatively, also it challenges me and other children to think about how they're gonna make their mark on the world. Like I have this song on my album called I Love My History. And it says, I love my history, I love my history, so should you, so should you. I am making history, I am making history, you can too, you can too. And the most important part of that song is I am making history because a lot of times when you look at history books, if the pictures are not in color, you may think, oh, that was a long time ago, or I can't possibly do something as great as someone like President Barack Obama, but you can. And you don't have to wait till you're older to do it. I know lots of great royal children like yourself who are making their mark on the world at, how old are you?
I'm 11.
11 years old. So just imagine if you're excellent at 11, how amazing are you going to be when you are 50? You know, you can do great things now. You don't have to wait till you get older. You have all the royal power that you need to do it now. And the reason you can start now is because you come from a long bloodline of great people who did great things. So you'll do many great things, and you can start as early as you want. There's no limit.
One thing I really like about your music videos is that you incorporate dance to it. And I like the Me I See. That was pretty cool, and it's very popular. So do you think you can give us a little sample?
I can. Would you like to be my backup dancer?
I would.
Okay.
I like the me I see, I am who I'm supposed to be. Though we're different from another, won't compare myself to others. I like the me I see, so I'll stick to being me. I like the me I see, so I'll stick to being me. I like my hair, it's supposed to be there. I like my hair, it's supposed to be there. I like my eyes, I can see the world wide. I like my eyes, I can see the world wide. I like my nose, I can smell the flowers grow. I like my nose, I can smell the flowers grow. I like my lips, I can give you a kiss. I like my lips, I can give you a kiss. I like the me I see, I am who I'm supposed to be. Though we're different from another, won't compare myself to others. I like the me I see, so I'll stick to being me. I like the me I see, so I'll stick to being me. I like my skin, I feel comfortable within. I like my skin, I feel comfortable within. I like my tummy, I eat foods that are yummy. I like my tummy, I eat foods that are yummy. I like my knees, I can bend as I please. I like my knees, I can bend as I please. I like my feet, I can dance to the beat. I like my feet, I can dance to the beat. I like the me I see, I am who I'm supposed to be. Though we're different from another, won't compare myself to others. I like the me I see, I am who I'm supposed to be. Though we're different from another, won't compare myself to others. I like the me I see, so I'll stick to being me. I like the me I see, so I'll stick to being me. I like the me I see. I'm who I'm supposed to be. I like the me I see, so I'll stick to being me. I like the me I see. I'm who I'm supposed to be. I like the me I see, so I'll stick to being me. I like the me I see, so I'll stick to being me. I like the me I see, so I'll stick to being me. I like the me I see. I like the me I see. Say I'm who I'm supposed to be. I'm who I'm supposed to be. Say I like the me I see. I like the me I see. So I'll stick to being me. So I'll stick to being me. Say I like the me I see. I like the me I see. Say I'm who I'm supposed to be. I'm who I'm supposed to be. Say I like the me I see. I like the me I see. So I'll stick to being me. So I'll stick to being me. I like the me I see. So I'll stick to being me. I like the me I see. So I'll stick to being me.
So I know that you have a degree in, I believe, theater.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to know what other opportunities come with that.
Well, if you have a degree in theater education, you can do many things. You can be a drama teacher, you can be an actor, you can be a director, you can be a teaching artist like I am. You can also, I get to direct plays for children like Aladdin Jr. and next year I'll be directing Lion King Jr. And so it's really fun to take really amazing stories and bring them to life on stage. I also get to write books and write productions. And I have a new book that just came out. You want to know about it?
Sure.
Well, it's called I Like the Me I See. And it is the follow-up to my album. And the really cool thing about the book is that I got to work with a really amazing illustrator who took the words that I had and brought them to life with beautiful illustrations.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it helps children to really identify with their to body positivity so they feel good about themselves. Like, let me ask you this. What's a part of you that you really love?
I gotta say my eyebrows. And
Eyebrows.
My hair. And my hair.
You have very nice eyebrows and you have very fabulous hair. So like for here in the book, like you can see, I like the me I see, and let's say we have a page for that. You could say, I like my hair. It's supposed to be there. So touch your hair. I like my hair. It's supposed to be there. You said you like your eyes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that one. You got, wait. You're gonna say, I like my eyes.
Okay.
Try that. Say, I like my eyes. I can see the world wide. Go. I like my eyes. I can see the world wide. And what do your eyes see? What place in the world do you see?
Africa.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and speaking of Adinkra symbols, there are Adinkra symbols all over this book. It's just,
those are,
yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, there's
That's
Adinkra
cool.
symbols all over the book. That's what I have for the wallpaper. That's how much I love Adinkra symbols.
Miss Culture Queen, I saw your video that you went to Ghana. That was pretty cool in the video. So tell me about that experience.
Yeah, I got to go to Ghana in 2013, and I stayed for like 2 weeks and got to travel all over that beautiful country. It was my first time in Africa, and I got to meet the Culture Kingdom kids of Ghana too in the Conco village. And the group that I went with was called Leap for Africa, and they are a literacy empowerment action project. So it's really amazing. But the coolest thing, one of the coolest things I got to do, other than like see all of the beautiful statues of Kwame Nkrumah and W.E.B. Du Bois, there was just so many different great things I got to do, was on the trip we had a surprise celebrity guest, and it was poet laureate Nikki Giovanni. And she was on our trip just like a regular person, and she was yeah, like it wasn't like she was acting like a celebrity or anything. She was there to encourage us and listen to us, and she was really nice and encouraging to me. And I got to sit at dinner with her one time, and she got to listen to my ideas about things that I hadn't even really developed yet, and she helped me out. And she actually got to do I Like the Me I See with us.
That's
and
cool.
I got to put a crown on her. It was the coolest thing. So technically, Nikki Giovanni has worn one of Culture Queen's crowns.
It's cool.
Yes, that was a cool surprise bonus of the trip.
You have a picture?
I do.
You've got a great video from this amazing trip that chronicles your adventures. Let's take a look.
My name's Culture Queen, and I'm on the scene to remind you that you're royalty. There's kings and queens in your family tree, and even more found in your history. Wanna be a royal citizen? The time is now. Join me on this joyous journey, and I'll show you how. Studying my history, who do I see? Kings and queens inspiring me. Kingdom, kingdom, culture kingdom, time to have fun. Hi, I'm Culture Queen, and today's journey takes us to the country of Ghana that's located on the continent of Africa. Ghana is one of my favorite places to talk about because it's one of the places that I've had an opportunity to not only travel to, but stay for a really long time. Ghana's flag is red, yellow, and green with a black star.
The red represents the blood of those who died in the struggle for independence from Great Britain. Now the yellow stands for the mineral wealth of the country, and the green symbolizes the country's great forest and natural wealth. The black star is the symbol of African emancipation. I took my first study trip to Ghana back in 2013, and I was so excited because it was my first trip to the continent of Africa. On my first day in Ghana, the first thing I got to do was attend the welcoming ceremony in the Congo village. And while I was there, I also got to perform a Culture Kingdom Kids program with the Culture Kingdom kids of the Congo village, do some school improvement, literacy, and girl empowerment work. The next day, I visited the Kakum rainforest, and it was a beautiful rainforest with trees that seemed to reach as tall as the clouds in the sky. One of the things that I got to do was walk on a rope course that was about 200 feet above some of the tallest trees. It was kind of scary, but also kind of fun. The next day, we visited the first annual Global Literacy Symposium for teachers, parents, and educators in Accra, which is the capital of Ghana. And the cool thing about that was that I got to teach some teachers in Ghana about what we do in Culture Kingdom Kids here in America. I also got to meet renowned poet, educator, and activist Nikki Giovanni. The next day, I toured the Cape Coast Slave Castle and Dungeons, and that was very, very scary for me because it was sad to see how terribly they were treated and what poor conditions they lived in when they were enslaved and captured and taken to America. The next day, we visited Kwame Nkrumah's monument. Now, Kwame Nkrumah was Ghana's first president who led the country to independence from British rule. His monument was the most beautiful monument I'd ever seen, and when I stood next to it, his tall, tall statue, I felt like a true tower of royal power. On the last day, we visited the Durbar Festival in Akrapong, a celebration of dancing in honor of the chiefs, kings, and queens from all over Ghana. And it reminded me of my favorite queen of Ghana who inspires me, Ya Asantewa of the Ashanti Kingdom. I'm Ya Asantewa of the Ashanti Kingdom. I fought the British for our freedom. They invaded our lands and they tried to rule and even steal our sacred golden stool. The symbol and soul of our Ashanti nation had to be protected from the British invasion. I was so disgusted and surprised when I saw the defeat in my soldiers' eyes. I said, how dare you fear? Where is your pride? We must protect our kingdom at all times. And if you're too scared to defend, we women will rise up. We'll fight to the end. She is the power of royal. So are you. When I say shake your hands, shake your hands. Here we go. Shake your hands, 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 shake your hands. Super shaker song, super shaker song. When I say shake your head, shake your head. Here we go. Shake your head, 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 shake your head. Super shaker song, super shaker song. When I say shake your hips, shake your hips. Here we go. Shake your hips, 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 shake your hips. Super shaker song, super shaker song. When I say shake your feet, shake your feet. Here we go. Shake your feet, 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 shake your feet. Super shaker song, super shaker song. When I say
shake your body, shake your body. Here we go. Shake your body, 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 shake your body. All right, friends. When I say shimmy, 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 I want you to say shake, shake, shake. Try it with me. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Shake, shake, shake. Move those shoulders back and forth. Here we go. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Shake, shake, shake. 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 Super shaker song. Super shaker song. Super shaker song. Shake all night long.
Thank you for coming on the show with us today, Miss Culture Queen.
Thank you, Prince Shelemiah, for having me.
So can you tell the audience where we can reach you?
You can reach me at www.culturekingdomkids.com or on social media at I'm Culture Queen.
And I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. You can reach me at I am Shelemiah on Instagram, and my email is iamshelemiah@gmail.com. Good night, everybody.
I like the me I see. I'm who I'm supposed to be. I like the me I see. So I'll stick to being me. I like the me I see. So I'll stick to being me. I like the me I see. So I'll stick to being me.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.